Alright, Unpacking Your Lightsaber Volume 6. This should be the last one. So, basically I'm going to describe how this sound card sound setup works. This has a Crystal Focus version 7 sound card that features the highest fidelity motion detection available on the planet for lightsabers. It has very high sensitivity accelerometers inside them with a special algorithm that the manufacturer uses to detect low latency motion and to output sound within as little as 6 milliseconds of detection. That's fast. So, real time. The sounds that you have are power on, power off, hum. You have your normal swing sounds, you have clash sounds. Unique to the Crystal Focus version 7, you have spin sounds. So, how the swing and clash works is as soon as the motion reaches a certain threshold, it'll trigger a swing sound. If the motion goes past the swing sound and triggers a second threshold, it will trigger a clash sound. So, a normal motion will trigger a swing sound. A fast or a jerking or hitting motion will trigger a clash sound. Even if it's on the blade, it's fine. With this staff, if it's as a staff, even hitting the other side, most of the time will trigger a sound effect on the other side. This also has spin sounds. If it detects a swing that's continuous, it won't just play one swing sound, it will play a separate, dedicated swing sound. Same with a stab sound. If it triggers a swing that's directly along this axis, along the length of the saber, it will trigger a separate stab sound. You have sounds that involve your auxiliary switch, your secondary switch. If it's a quick tap, that will be a blaster block sound. If you hold it down, it'll be your blade lockup sound. Then the complex ones. You have two force effect sounds. To trigger those, you have to hold this down and trigger either a clash or a swing. Those are two different force effects. One if you hold it down and trigger a swing. A different one if you hold it down and trigger a clash. Alright. Then the last I'll show you is how to browse the sound banks. No, I'll do that in the next video. No, I'll just make it one long video. Alright, so, power on. You press the button, as soon as you release, it turns on. An LED sequence plays at the beginning. That changes depending on what you're doing. This likes clashes for some reason right now. Alright, you have your blaster block. You have your blade lockup. You have your force effect sounds. Alright, that's the sound of cutting something, hurting somebody. This is a Darth Maul sound font, Revenge. Okay, let's turn this off. Crystal play a different sound, or LED sequence. Alright, to change your sound font, press and hold, you'll hear a beep. Press and hold, you'll hear it talk. Then release.
Sound bank selection.
So it's on Revenge. If you want to browse, just tap it.
Gray meat.
Let's do gray meat. Hold it down.
Gray meat.
Select it. It plays a boot sound. Alright. Crystals are glowing a yellow-orange. Each sound font has its own specific shade and or rate of crystal pulse. So you'll have to get used to them to see, but each one, that'll indicate what sound font it's on without turning a blade on. Turn it on. Alright, this one has a different LED sequence, and this one is a good orange. A little bit of a red-orange, mostly just orange. Alright, power off. And one last thing to show you, just for fun.
Sound bank selection.
Again, that's press and hold beep, press and hold, you hear it talk, and then you're ready.
Hero, you have the ring. Pause. Revolt.
Youngling.
Those are all different sound fonts.
Sword of Jedi.
Audio player.
Did that say audio player? Also like that.
Audio player.
A clash sound or a hit or a quick tap on this will pause or start over. You can give it a good swing sound. Turn the blade on.
Sound bank selection. Grammy.
Alright. Press and hold, it goes back to the font you were last on.
Hero.
Alright, that should be all. The rest of it you can figure out for yourself.
Hero.
Happy sabering!